lost your mind?
I just got a little overexcited right there. I wanted to take a look at the upcoming Street Fighter live action movie, which is shaping up to be a lot better than what you would expect from a live action Street Fighter movie. Let's be honest, we only have one other example.
You've lost your balls.
Get ready to throw some Hadoukens because we got the latest on the upcoming live action Street Fighter movie. Before we get into all of that, don't forget to Hadouken the subscribe button and to helicopter kick that like button. Here's everything we know so far about the Street Fighter live action movie.
Round one.
In 2023 of April, project began when Legendary Entertainment secured the rights in April 2023. Initially, YouTuber twins Danny and Michael Philippou, who directed Talk to Me, were going to direct, exited in June 2024. September 2024, director Takayo Sakurai, who directed Bad Trip, took the helm. Originally set for March 2026 release date, but as of March of this year, 2025, it's been pushed off Sony's release calendar indefinitely. It seems that filming is kind of up in the air right now, but it was expected to start in Atlanta in fall of 2025. In terms of plot details, there's pretty much nothing so far really announced. Kind of like one of the games where M. Bison has some type of global takeover scheme and a world tournament style clash involving Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, and others. It just seems too much almost like what Mortal Kombat is going to be when it comes out later this year. Complete 100% speculation on what it could be. I feel like they're going to try to go for a more serious edge with this one. I'm personally hoping for a more grounded tone with some really cool fight choreography. And the fact that Capcom is co-producing will help with bringing authenticity. See, once again, this is another example of why earlier adaptations were kind of bad, because there wasn't enough input from the actual video game developers and the creators of the story and the IP. So with Capcom actually being involved, it's going to help a lot more with authenticity, just like how Todd Howard was involved with Fallout, and Neil Druckmann was straight up adapting his own game. Essentially, having people who help create the game being involved really help with the overall quality, and that's something that's definitely going to keep happening. It's for sure one of the reasons why adaptations have gotten so much better lately. Critics, according to some online information, point out the mix of wrestlers, musicians, and actors is a fever dream, but that could make for a high entertainment value. I'm getting to the cast last because that's the most interesting part of the entire information that we know so far, is the actual cast and how much there is, if there still are going to be more casting news to come.
Have you lost your mind?
Going to be inevitable comparisons to the 94 film, which is a cult film, mainly for how bad and cheesy it is, but it still has an enjoyableness to it. It's from 94, so it's got that 94 nostalgia. So there's a lot of nostalgia for the 94 film, even though it's pretty bad. Fan reactions for this film right now are mixed, especially on Reddit, where people are pretty much calling it fan casting, but also questioning diversity accuracy. Probably be some diversity changes, which is almost a thing that I guess you can just kind of expect now. Like, again, I'm going to get way deeper into the casting part, which is coming up next. So as we get to the most exciting part, the casting, and so far they have a pretty robust cast. This is the entire cast so far. When you look at it, it's almost all the entire roster from Street Fighter 2. So first we have Andrew Koji as Ryu, the poster child of Street Fighter, the wandering warrior Ryu, who's going to be played by Andrew Koji. This actor has quite a few credits that required him to get physical, like the TV series Warrior and Gangs of London. On the big screen, he appeared in Bullet Train and Boy Kills World. Boy Kills World was a fucking great movie. Noah Centineo as Ken. Ryu's rival Ken Masters is a confident martial arts master and a family man who also constantly tests his strength. Noah Centineo was Atom Smasher in Black Adam, and he would be donning his red gi. Kiliana Liang as Chun-Li. Everyone's favorite interval officer, Chun-Li will be played by Canadian actress Kiliana Liang, best known for her role as Chloe in Presence Yang also appeared in Bad Genius and the drama series Tell Me Everything. David Dastmalchian as M. Bison, an underrated character actor. Dastmalchian has had several memorable roles in films lately like The Suicide Squad and Late Night with the Devil. As M. Bison, he'll be playing the big bad leader of the criminal syndicate Shadaloo. Cody Rhodes is Guile. Who better to play an all-American hero than the American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes? The professional wrestler has been an incredible run since he returned to WWE, and previously he appeared in several episodes of Arrow. His next performance will be seen on the big screen in the revival of The Naked Gun. That's the one with Liam Neeson. Then we have Jason Momoa as Blanca. For me, one of the most questionable castings, because is he going to be green and kind of feral? He's from the jungle, or is it going to be a completely different style and it's just going to be Momoa being all hot and smoky like he normally is? Street Fighter's ferocious fighter, played by none other than Aquaman himself, Jason Momoa. The actor has a filmography longer than Blanca's unruly Chester. 50 Cent is Balrog, one of M. Bison's key officers and bodyguard. Balrog is a heavyweight boxer with a hedonistic side. 50 Cent, who also starred in his own semi-autobiographical film Get Rich or Die Trying. Orville Peck is Vega, known as the Spanish ninja due to his fashion of ninjutsu and matador skills. Vega is a narcissistic force to be reckoned with in the ring. Previous Street Fighter adaptations saw him portrayed by actor Jay Taber and Taboo from music group The Black Eyed Peas. Wait, what? Someone from The Black Eyed Peas played Vega? But for this adaptation, he'll be played by a masked country musician, Orville Peck. I've never heard of Orville Peck. Is this a guy who actually wears a mask, like on his face all the time? Vidyut Jamwal as Dalsim. Is going to be interesting to see if the Street Fighter movie can bring Dalsim's unique fighting style to the big screen. It might be a bit of a stretch. Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki. Dan Hibiki isn't a clown when it comes to fighting. He's the entire circus. The punching bag of Street Fighter will be played by stand-up comedian Andrew Schultz, and hopefully he gets punched a lot in that movie. Roman Reigns as Akuma. While M. Bison is seen as the main villain of Street Fighter, Akuma is best described as a force of nature dedicated to mastering the martial arts through the dark power of the Sasui no Haro. Finally, he'd be betrayed by one of the greatest WWE champions of all time, Roman Reigns. As of yet, they have not announced if there is going to be a popcorn-themed Street Fighter bucket that looks like a giant Vajaja. There's a pretty well-known fan artist named Boss Logic who did a couple of fan arts of from the characters from the games, and they were pretty bang on. He did one for Guile with Cody Rhodes, and the one of 50 Cent as Balrog is pretty bang on. David Masha as Bison. These all look exactly like they do in the games, and I don't think they're gonna go for an accurate one-to-one games translation. Well, there you have it, all my fighting gaming fans. We have some development updates, pretty star-studded cast, some fan buzz, potential pitfalls, but what are you most excited about? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and also don't forget to smash that little bell in the corner to stay updated, but also don't forget to keep stinking gaming like Matt Damon.